Premier Doug Ford and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau standing side by side today as they announce a major investment to build electric hybrid vehicles. The news conference showed their ideological differences, but also now they're trying to get along as parents wait to see what they have to say about affordable childcare.
We're announcing great news today that is going to secure thousands of good middle-class jobs across southern Ontario and build a strong, sustainable economy.
Both the Prime Minister and the Premier say Honda Canada's plan to spend $1.4 billion over 6 years in upgrades at its Alliston plant to make electric hybrid vehicles will create jobs and help the economy. The federal and provincial governments are each putting in almost $132 million as well.
This means the cars of the future will be built right here.
Doug Ford has not always been known as a champion of electric vehicles. After coming to power in 2018, he canceled rebates for people buying them. He also doubled down on that decision in November.
No, we aren't bringing it back. I'm not going to give rebates to the guys that are buying $100,000 and some odd cars, millionaires.
When asked today if he would reconsider rebates, the Premier didn't really answer.
To set the record straight, since we've been in office, electric vehicles have tripled in sales. So I guess that was a good decision.
However, a report from market analytics firm IHS Markit last November shows Ontario is lagging behind other provinces when it comes to electric vehicle sales. In the third quarter of 2021, EVs in Ontario had 3.1% of market share. In BC, EVs had 13%, Quebec 9.9%. Unlike Ontario, both have sales incentives. The Prime Minister, whose government offers EV discounts of up to $5,000, declined to take a shot at Ford over their different approach.
We're happy to work with Ontario on this great announcement today.
The federal Liberals' goal is to have all new cars and light-duty trucks be zero emission by 2035. One thing Trudeau and Ford do seem to be in sync with is that a childcare deal will soon be announced. Ontario is the only province that has not inked a deal with the feds to cut costs for families in half. If it's not done by the end of March, Ontario could lose $1 billion in federal money. So, when will a deal be reached?
Very soon.
Very, very soon.
Now, a childcare deal would be welcome for the Ford government with the June election looming. His latest approval rating, according to Maru Public Opinion, has dropped to 37%. That's down 4 points, but don't forget he won his big majority with 40%, so it still keeps him in majority territory.